Hi guys. Today I'm continuing the readings on the Idaho 4, and this reading will be about Bethany Funke, who is one of the two roommates that were left unharmed in the house when the murders occurred. So I think Bethany is probably the biggest anomaly in the respect that we've heard nothing from her. There's as much chance that she should have heard activity as Dylan would have heard activity. So it's an interesting one, but she certainly seems to be a bit of an enigma. So I haven't searched thoroughly, but I haven't found her date of birth or her zodiac, but it doesn't really matter. So we're going to start this off with some oracle cards, as always, after which we will delve into the tarot. So let's find out what Bethany knows or doesn't know regarding the murders of Maddie. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to get the name. It's Maddie, Ethan, Xana, and Kaye. Okay, I didn't mention their surnames because we know who they are. And I will please take this as an entertainment reading. I am not accusing anyone of anything. This is purely speculation, and the energy I draw can be interpreted in whichever way you choose. Okay. The decks I'm using will be listed in the description should any of you be interested in purchasing. And again, when I'm doing these cases, I only watch anything relevant to the case online. I don't watch other readers. Once I've finished with cases, I'll watch other readers, but I won't do it in the middle of my own investigation. So, first set of cards for Bethany. We have lust, greed by any means necessary and inconsiderate. We have nightlife. This also says striptease, gamble and Vegas. Stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. And running, escape, denial and excuses. So, lust. I know literally nothing about Bethany. I don't know if she has a boyfriend. So I'm literally going into this completely cold. But regardless of whether she was in a relationship or not, I get the feeling that potentially she had her eyes on someone. When you start putting it all together, it starts to feel a bit messy because of the energy I picked up around Dylan as well. The greed and inconsiderate. I don't feel like that is actually about her. I think it's about how she felt about someone else in the house. She felt someone else in the house was greedy and inconsiderate. Not entirely sure which one, but we may get to the bottom of that. There's jealousy here. I do feel jealousy coming from her. The nightlife card, I feel, is either about their lifestyle in general, the fact that they did, they had a party lifestyle, all of them. So I don't know what relevance it is. I don't know where she was on the night of the murders. Again, if I have found that out, I've forgotten it. It's clear out of my mind. But yeah, stagnant, stuck, dead end, frozen. So I do take this as being, maybe as this situation occurred, she wasn't directly involved, but what I will say is that she probably knows an awful lot more than she is letting on. Which takes us to the next card: running, escape, denial, and excuses. And she did pretty much do a runner as far as I'm concerned. I mean, once it happened, she disappeared and you never to be heard from again. So, I mean, I don't understand why you would run from something if you've witnessed something regarding the murder of your friends. Why wouldn't you want to help? I'm not saying she hasn't helped, but whatever statements she's made have certainly been kept private. They've not been shared publicly, unlike the statements that Dylan made. She feels very protected. And I have my own ideas why. From the very beginning of this case, before I even drew a tarot card, the reason I decided to do these readings was because of messages I'd received from Spirit. And I'm not going to get into that until the very end, because what may transpire may not fit with what I was told. I can't understand why I would have been told what I was told. But it must have some truth behind it, is all I will say. But anyway. Next set of oracle cards. First card, copycat. I do feel some level of insecurity around Bethany. When I feel jealousy, but I feel insecurity around her regarding the other girls. She didn't feel as attractive as them. She tried to, copycat isn't the right word, but I do feel like she was inspired by certain things. The way they wore their hair, what they wore, that kind of thing. There's some sort of simmering, trying to think of the word. There's a sense of simmering. It's not jealousy. It is deep insecurity, but there's a better word that's kind of like something that's building. It's building within her. I almost feel like she started a rumour regarding one of the girls in the house. A rumour that wasn't true. That could have sparked something, could have started a ball rolling, and once that started, it was going to lead to a certain eventuality. The next card is fake friends. There's something very messed up about the energies. I can't figure out whether her and Dylan were genuine friends. I don't feel any animosity between her and Dylan, but I also don't feel like they're, BFFs or anything. I think that there was a connection between Bethany and Maddie, but it's not what it seemed. How Bethany kind of behaved around Maddie, or made her believe that she was a genuine friend, isn't how she feels. I can sense this seething under the surface with Bethany. And I don't know if it was a rumour about Maddie that she spread. Maddie would never have known it came from Bethany. Was it about Maddie or was it about Kaye? I'm not sure. It's one of those two. It wasn't about Xana. Next card, getting a room, hotel, motel, suit, business, pleasure. So this has got something to do with when I don't know when she moved into the house. Was she an actual? Was she a permanent resident in the house? Because I know Xana was, Kaye was, Maddie was, and Dylan was. Ethan wasn't. So I don't know. I don't know if she's a permanent she was a permanent housemate, or whether there were discussions going on about her being a housemate, or whether this is showing me when she became a housemate. I don't know. It's something weird. This card I don't get. It's obviously an American term I do not understand. Let me Google it. I don't know what it means. Something that causes worry. Describe something that causes worry. The bugaboo of having 3 tests on the same day. Bugaboo is also another name for the creature known as the bogeyman. Wow. An imaginary monster that children believe will hurt them or even take them away if they don't behave. That is so interesting. So this makes me feel like they had to create a bogeyman. That was created between Bethany, Dylan, and the other people that were involved that night. When I say other people, we're not talking just about students, and I won't say any more than that. So I am now going to pull the final set of oracle cards. I'm not sure about this. First card, trapped. I don't believe she was trapped. Someone was trapped though. Drugs, poison. As per a previous reading, I think Dylan, there were drugs involved. I'm wondering, because that word, if it was just drugs, then fine. I'd say, yeah, obviously it's to do with drugs. There's something to do with drugs. But the fact that there's the word poison there as well does make me believe, and I know there's a rumour going around that someone could have OD'd. The next one's a bit weird. Child. What is child about? I wonder if there was any pregnancies with any of the girls. Also got imprisonment, which is similar to trapped, but This card is about her fear of imprisonment and her protection, how she is protected from any kind of imprisonment. I don't understand what her involvement would be for her to be worried about imprisonment, but unless it's to do with the drugs. I don't know why I feel like Bethany, out of all of the people in that house, was the one that had the closest link to the cops. And then the last card, and I think we had a similar card before, which doesn't really make any sense to me. Dismemberment. When we think about dismemberment, we think about, body parts and things like that, but it could also indicate the disbursement of a group. I mean, we don't know. We don't know what was found, what was the crime scene. We're led to believe what we're told. It feels cultish, and I don't know why, but it feels cultish. So I'm going to pull the tarot. Sorry guys, I'm having issues. Bloody box. Okay. So let's pull the energy for Bethany. Seven of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Wands reversed, Two of Cups reversed. So, the Seven of Wands reversed, she's coming in very defensive, like way too defensive. If she's not done anything wrong, she's got nothing to worry about. But she's just way too defensive. She also feels untouchable to a certain extent. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse is to do with money, either money going missing or money that's lost or unpaid debts. not, it's not directly linked to her, but it's something she knows about, she's fully aware of. It's almost like I'm picking her up to be almost like an informant for the police, for the cops. But this is where it gets tricky, guys, okay? And I don't want to... It's so difficult because I don't know what I can or can't say. But there are links between, we'll call them the authorities, and the drugs. And it feels like Bethany's at some kind of go-between. There's something not right. There's something not right about this money. Even though I'm being shown money going missing or money not being paid, or I don't know what this is. It's almost like whatever that is that I'm being shown was a setup. But I don't know why. The Knight of Wands in reverse. Oh God, why can't I remember who's who? Who is who? Who's wands? Who's wands? Where did I write it? I cannot remember. Guys, I'm so sorry. Got it here, hold on. So, Wands energy. It's not anyone in the house. As in, sorry, it's none of the people that were killed, and it's not Brian. So it could be a cop. This could be a cop that I'm looking at. Knight of Wands in reverse. The energy I'm picking up for them is someone who's quite ruthless. But I'm not picking them up to be top of the pile, or, you know, whoever this is, they're, you know, they're kind of middle. They're still answerable to someone. The Two of Cups reversed. So there was a... Sorry. There was conflict between Bethany and someone else, and like I said before, it feels like it's either Kaye or Maddie. Let's clarify these cards. One of the four victims found something out. It's like they overheard something, they found something out, it was purely accidental, which then put them in jeopardy. I don't know if it's they found out about Bethany's links. I don't know if... Oh my God, I don't know. It's just shocking. Let's clarify. Got Kaye coming through to me at the moment, absolutely hysterical, but I'm not doing her reading, so I'm trying to ignore it. Seven of Wands clarified in reverse, clarified by judgment. The Nine of Wands reversed. The Seven of Wands reversed again. This judgment card again is just giving me the energy of trying to think of the proper word. It's a little bit like Dylan in the respect that she was worried, is she going to have to, stand trial? Is she going to have to face prosecution as a witness? And it's similar with Bethany, because the defense are going to call both of them, and they're going to want to have a damn good reason as to why they cannot testify or give a witness account during the trial. They're the only two key witnesses in the whole thing, and this is a big problem for Bethany and for Dylan, because as far as she's concerned, she's got to get it right. The Nine of Wands in reverse. Whatever this is about, what I will say is that she is struggling in a big way, Bethany. I don't see her as being some cold-hearted, witch. I saw her as having some negative traits, but a lot of us probably had that around that age, similar age, that insecurity, that kind of envious, jealousy vibe. I know I did. Wishing that you were as popular as your friends, especially when you get to that age where it's all about the boys. And there's a lot of paranoia around her. The Seven of Wands in reverse is again, she is very defensive. She's quite overwhelmed, and she's starting to lose confidence. So the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, which is about this money. Sorry, 1 second. I'm still listening to Kaye. I can't ignore it, and I know it's not about this, and I don't want to bring it into this reading, but the Ten of Pentacles in reverse is clarified by the Two of Wands, the Seven of Swords, and the Eight of Wands in reverse. Two of Wands. Like I said, this situation with the money feels like it was planned. Seven of Swords. Deceit, betrayal, dishonesty, getting away with something. The Eight of Wands reversed. Like I said, with Dylan's reading, this didn't go to plan as smoothly as they hoped. Whatever was going on that night, things didn't line up the way they wanted to, and it became more chaotic than they wanted it to be. When I say they, you know, I'm not saying that Bethany planned this, I'm not saying that Dylan planned this, but I'm not even saying that Bethany knew what was going to happen, nor did Dylan, but they knew that something was being taken care of, is all I can tell you. And that's as much as they knew. The Knight of Wands in reverse is clarified by the Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords in reverse, and the Six of Wands. So this energy, the Knight of Wands in reverse, could be authority related, could be. Sorry guys, what on earth? So the Ace of Wands is about power. Someone who holds the power to create. To create a narrative, I suppose. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Sorry guys, is one of them in the house. So it could be Maddie or Kaye. I don't know which one it is, but I think this is Maddie or Kaye. And there's something that went on before the murders. One of them was very, very overly emotional about something, and I'm wondering if it's one of the one that knew or found something out about Bethany, because I'm feeling them coming through as being very, very angry. Very angry, very bitter, very intolerant. Whatever it was that she found out, the first thing she did was tell Maddie. I'm pretty sure it spread through the four of them pretty quickly. Six of Wands. So this authority figure is claiming success. they're in the public eye, okay, and they have a job in the public eye. I won't say any more than that, but they are. They may have even received a promotion, okay, around this time. I mean, this might be a major clue, I don't know. And again, I haven't, the research I've tried to do on the authority side of things has been very difficult. But if any of you know of anyone authority-wise who had a promotion around the time of the Idaho 4 murders, please drop me a comment, because that gives me a huge clue as to who this is. Now, as I said, they're not completely responsible, but they are like the they're the soldier, if you like. I don't know how else to put it. So the Two of Cups in reverse, clarified by the Sun. The Ace of Cups reversed, and the Hermit. So there was this conflict and disconnect between two of them, and my thoughts are it would have been between Bethany and most likely Kaye, the way she's coming through to me. The Sun is about clarity, truth. The truth is being revealed, basically. The Ace of Cups is about an outpouring of emotion, most likely from Kaye. And the Hermit, I think it was around this time that she decided to no longer stay around the house. She made a decision to move out, and I think it was around that time. So yeah, guys, I'm not going to continue with this one because I don't want to push it, because what I've got coming in, and it's quite distressing. So obviously that should transpire when I do connect with Kaye, which probably will be my next reading because she's crying out for it. So thank you everyone that has been watching. If anyone is interested, I am offering 25% discount off my live readings. All you have to do is just email me at revelationtarotgb@gmail.com, revelationtarotgb@gmail.com. Even if it's just to give me information or thoughts or ideas or anything at all, I'm open to any communication, guys. So thank you everyone. Next time, like I said, it will be Kaye, and I'm also going to be doing an update on the Jack O'Sullivan case. Love you all. See you next time. Enjoy the journey.